Happy Monday, guys. Hope you had a lovely weekend. I certainly did. Few beers, a few big bangers over the weekend as well. So we're finally in the run-up now till Christmas. So no more weekends left. Hope you got your shopping done. I certainly haven't. Why have I have a blindfold on? Now, I've been made to do it by Ash and Jess, and I'm going to attempt to do a Bloody Mary. Now, why a Bloody Mary? Because, well, why not? And you've got a Bloody Mary to drink tonight in your Christmas calendar, so I hope you haven't drunk it yet. So I'm going to attempt to make a Bloody Mary blindfolded, and it'll probably still be the best Bloody Mary that I've ever tasted. Now, nailed that straight away. Obviously, tomato juice to start. I now need the glass, so whatever the glass is, I think I have it. Now, the first ingredient is some ice, so you always need a bit of ice. Now, the only time I drink a Bloody Mary is when I'm on an aeroplane. So I've not been on an aeroplane for quite some time, so let's see if I can make it better than the stewardess. So ice, second thing, tomato juice. Now I can't feel how much is going in, but it doesn't really matter. I think that's enough. Here we go, yeah. Awesome. It's all over my hands, but it's not too bad. Now the next thing, Tabasco sauce. Now, I love Tabasco sauce. In we go. Perfect. Now, Worcester sauce. Now, we got Worcester sauce in the beer as well. I think we used about 2 litres of it, so quite a little bit. It won't be so much going in this one. Fantastic. And the next thing, vodka. I have no idea where this vodka is. Jessica kindly mixed everything up just before I put the blindfold on. I can't it. Got it. Absolutely nailing this. In she goes. I can feel it all over my hands. And now some celery to finish it off. Perfect. Awesome. Oh. Cheers, guys. Best Bloody Mary ever. Now, I hope you don't make as much of a mess as this, as I just have. But let's get into the beer. So, 7.6%. It took us a while to pass this beer, in all honesty. We first took the idea to Brad and was like, look, we want to make a Bloody Mary. And he's like, you're not going to make a Bloody Mary after the smoked ham beer that we done last Christmas. I have to put my glasses on because I can't even see anything. Fantastic. So we managed to get the Bloody Mary passed through to Brad and through commercials. After our kind of success of the 4 cocktail beers that we've done for our 9th birthday this year, we thought, let's go for it. Smoked ham, version 2, Bloody Mary. Now, one of the key things to this was, yes, we wanted to make it taste like a Bloody Mary. We didn't want it to be a full-on kind of tomato kind of hit to it. First and foremost, we wanted it to taste like a beer, because after all, it is beer. So I think when you pour it, you get that lovely kind of, that red hue to it, that tomatoey, kind of passata sort of color. We used a lot of passata on this. I can't remember how many kilos, but I certainly know it was over 500 kilos of passata on this. I know that because all our brewers and all our cellar persons moaned their tits off because they were having to carry everything up the stairs, and fair play to them, they'd done it. They didn't really moan, they're actually awesome. They have to carry a lot of fruit and things like that up to the fermenters and put them in. And yeah, so on the nose, it still smells like a beer. You get that sort of beeriness, that kind of maltiness with it as well. You get a slight kind of tomatoey thing going on, a bit of tartness to it, a bit of sort of acidity from the passata. So, cheers, guys. The first thing I get is that kind of full-bodiedness, and you get that tomatoey kind of twang to it, that kind of tomato soupy sort of vibe going on. I get a little bit of spiciness on it as well from the Lee & Perrins, not too much. We didn't want it to be too kind of overpowering, so you can't kind of drink the beer and enjoy it, so you want to tip it down the drain. That's not what it is. It was never meant to be a kind of a sort of 1-sip, 2-sip wonder. It was meant to be a beer that you could enjoy all the way through, and I think the guys have actually nailed this. You know, it is a tomato kind of Bloody Mary full-on beer. but you still get that beeriness with it, you know, and you can easily chew through this kind of all in one. So cheers, guys.